WQAD News 8 at 11 continues.
Welcome back to WQAD News 8 at 11. I'm Jonathan Ketz. Thank you for joining us. You're probably thinking you wish you could see this kind of weather right now. Check out the drone video showing fall colors in northern Michigan right now. Workers with John McGraw Photography captured the images. Maybe funny this type of weather seen that far north. Instead, though, we are looking at this. The snow we've got this morning means Sticky the snow stick is back. He helps us measure snow outside of our station. Looks like we got about an inch on this Tuesday morning, and the snow could make a return later this week. Eric joins us now from the Weather Center as he tells us when that next round of snow can make its way here.
We have some urgent breaking news. Andrew, give me your computer for a minute. This is just coming into us. What is this?
So Sterling and Rock Falls have canceled trick-or-treating for Thursday.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
They've moved it to Saturday.
Okay.
Because of the extreme cold and snow coming.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay. So this is for Sterling and Rock Falls.
Yes.
Trick-or-treating is canceled. Don't knock on any doors because you're not getting anything, kids.
Not until this weekend.
Until this weekend. Thank you very much. We're going to have to follow up on that. WQAD News 8, your first source for breaking news. Look outside right now. You can see here. Oh, did you hear that? My computer, John? I think that's our first complaint coming in. I-74 moving along fine. We're noticing a lot of the snow coming down, 1-2 inches. This has a really early start to the snow season, to be sure. So all joking aside, yes, we did have some slush around here this morning. Look at this, 4 inches around Loud and Comanche at 1.5 inches. In toward the Sauk Valley, you got about 2-3 inches. In fact, we'll grab some reports out here near Sterling Rock Falls. There's Dixon at about 1/2 inch of snow. It's all gone now, and our forecast is actually where we go from here. And you can see here on the satellite view, I'll kind of fill it in here. That's the snow that sits on the ground right now, and that is going to keep us on the cool side. Looking outside right now, 35 at the Quad City Airport. It's 32 in Davenport. Not much warmth here for today. Temperatures only into the lower 40s. Now, our sights will be set on another wintry mix for tonight. I'll let you know what to expect if you're going to be driving in the morning. Coming up.
California may be facing days without power as heavy winds are fueling wildfires throughout the state. Hundreds of buildings have been destroyed. Thousands have left their homes. More than 200,000 people are under evacuations. The Kincaid fire in Northern California has burned tens of thousands of acres. The Getty fire sprung up early yesterday morning in a multi-million-dollar residential area in Southern California. Firefighters are trying to save homes and priceless art at the Getty Center Museum. Meanwhile, wrestler turned actor John Cena is donating $500,000 to California fire first responders. The LA Fire Department and Cal Fire Foundations will split the $500,000 donation from the actor. Today marks 1 year since the deadly crash of a Lion Air flight. All 189 people on board died when the Lion Air flight plunged into the Java Sea near Indonesia. Last week, investigators released the final report blaming the crash on Boeing, U.S. aviation authorities, as well as errors by flight crews. Boeing is promising to address safety recommendations. The Lion Air crash and a deadly incident with Ethiopian Airlines led to the grounding of all Boeing 737 MAX jets worldwide. Police in New York City have released videos of ATM thefts in the hopes of finding the suspects. Police say masked men have pulled off the crime at least 5 times, not just stealing from the machines, but taking the actual ATMs. Police say they've made off with thousands of dollars just in the last 2 months. They say the 3 have hit up places in Brooklyn, Queens, and Staten Island. The New York Police Department is facing some tough criticism after a dramatic arrest on a subway train. A subway rider recorded the video Friday. It shows Adrian Napier sitting on the train with his hands up. Police rush onto the train with their guns drawn and arrest him for not paying the subway fare. Police say a witness reported a man with a gun at the subway station before the arrest. It's unclear if the witness reported it was Napier. Officers say when police approached the suspect, he ran onto the train. When they searched Napier, he did not have a gun. 2 people have been arrested after a police officer was shot during a traffic stop in Texas. Police say the officer pulled a suspect's car over for an equipment violation early this morning. Backup officers were on scene returning fire after the officer was shot. Officers arrested the suspects following a chase. The officer who was shot is now in critical but stable condition. The 2 suspects are also in the hospital. An update on this Tuesday morning. 3 teens are in jail in connection with a shots fired call and police chase in Davenport. Officers say they found casings at West 12th Street near Jefferson Park Sunday afternoon. When police found the suspect's car, they took off. 15, 16, and 17-year-old were taken into custody. No one was hurt. Police say they found a BB gun in the car and say that car was also stolen. The family of a Moline man murdered last Halloween say they hope a $20,000 reward is enough to close the case. 22-year-old Corey Harold Jr. was shot and killed while driving in downtown Moline. Police say they know the suspects were wearing masks and they know the car that they were driving, but they say there's not enough evidence to make an arrest. With the help of private donations, Crime Stoppers of the Quad Cities now offering a $20,000 reward for information leading to an arrest. It is the largest reward ever offered in the Quad Cities.
We're just wanting justice, that's all. We're praying that maybe this reward will help somebody. And in helping somebody, that can help my family get the closure that they need.
Well, this Thursday, Corey's family and friends are holding a community walk in his name starting at 9:30 outside of City Hall. And because of Corey Harold Jr.'s open case, Moline Police adding a new gun crime unit to the department. Specific officers will be dedicated to solving weapon-related cases. Moline Police Chief Darren Galt made the announcement yesterday, along with the $20,000 reward for tips leading to an arrest in Corey Harold Jr.'s unsolved case. Chief Galt says the department is working with other local agencies to help to close cases.
I've met with the Rock Island County State's Attorney's Office and the United States Attorney's Office to pursue new methods, dedicate new resources, and have a new focus on gun crime.
Chief Galt says he wants to start using the NIBIN system that Davenport uses. That is the technology that analyzes cartridge casings when a gun is fired. A Louisiana man is under arrest in connection with a deadly shooting in Burlington, Iowa. 19-year-old Moshe Reed was arrested yesterday on a murder charge following the shooting of Tito Kingsby. Police say he was shot on Stowe Street Sunday just north of North Hill Elementary School. Reed is being held without bond at the Des Moines County Correctional Center. A new phase for the impeachment battle is about to begin. U.S. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi has set the first formal vote on impeachment processes for this Thursday. ABC's Serena Marshall tells us what this announcement is following.
Wearing his full military dress uniform, Army Lieutenant Colonel Alexander Vindman arrived on Capitol Hill before heading into his closed-door deposition. According to his opening statement obtained by ABC News, Vindman will testify he was so concerned by what he heard on the call between President Trump and Ukraine's President Zelensky that he feared it would undermine U.S. national security. Vindman, who sits on the President's National Security Council as a top Ukraine expert, is the first White House official who listened in on that call to testify. The accusation is that President Trump was pressing the new Ukrainian leader to launch investigations into the 2016 election interference and into Joe Biden and his son. Already President Trump on the attack, calling the decorated combat veteran a never-Trumper in a tweet and questioning how he could be concerned. Was he on the same call I was on? A sentiment echoed by presidential allies.
We've had the two people on the call, President Trump and President Zelensky, say there was no pressure, no one was pushed, no conditions whatsoever.
But it wasn't just the call. Vindman was also troubled by comments made by Gordon Sondland, the U.S. ambassador to the European Union. Vindman is expected to say that during a meeting in the weeks before the call, Sondland started to speak about Ukraine delivering specific investigations in order to secure a meeting with the president. I stated to Ambassador Sondland that his statements were inappropriate, that the request to investigate Biden and his son had nothing to do with national security.
ABC's Serena Marshall reporting. Vindman says speaking out is about a sense of duty and honor to defend our country, which is why he reported both his concerns about Sondland and the call to the NSC's legal counsel. Still to come on News 8 at 11, a face full of turf. The play leading up to this football player getting the turf in his mouth. There.
Salad. No, you can't put in the Olive Garden dressing on that to make it taste good. Hey, slushy for trick-or-treating. We'll talk about the chance of seeing some snow on Halloween and how that stacks up to records. Accurate forecast is next.
You're watching WQAD. This is News 8 at 11.